Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Allie. If you're new here, hey. So today is, I want to say March 4th. We've been eating out so much. I haven't been running near as much as I need to. So we're going to change that. Tomorrow morning, I'm waking up at 4. I'm going to do my run early in the morning. That way I don't have to worry about it. And then we'll go to work. We actually have some updates on the whole promotion thing. So the way that the Air Force does kind of promotions and enlisted performance reports and stuff like that, you get an EPB. For staff going to tech, your cutoff is going to be the end of January. And then pretty much they like rack and stack the EPBs. They pick the best ones. They send them up to the EFDP. At the EFDP, you have the opportunity for people to fight for you to get a must promote or a promote now, which will give you extra points towards your promotion test. Right now for my career field, generally the people making it are the people who have gotten these extra points. There's very few that are making it that haven't. So I got my EPB back, and I only got a promote, which was expected. I was fairly certain that's the way that my EPB would go. Just based off of everything. Because they don't just look at your like current EPB, they look at like 4 EPBs back and stuff like that. So there's a lot of discussion and people fighting for you and that type of stuff. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed still. Like, I know some of the things that I need to do, kind of like join like a booster club or something like that. Being at a combatant command for the amount of time that I have been at a combatant command and kind of just dealing with the stuff that I've been dealing with. Not here at my previous duty station. And kind of falling into a victim mindset instead of figuring out a way around all the obstacles and just a bunch of random different pieces to the puzzle and stuff. My stuff, it's gonna be here soon. My stuff doesn't kind of like, it's not very competitive. So hopefully this year we can fix that and next year will be better. I don't know. I'm not banking on making E6 this go around, which kind of sucks because I would have really liked to. But at this point, it is what it is. Not much I can do. I studied for the test. I did the best that I possibly could for that. That's all I got. And that's just kind of what I've been dealing with the past couple days. I had to sit down with the senior enlisted for the J2 over here and now the Air Force element. And I was just kind of like, we talked about like what I can do this year and stuff. And I had to fill out an award package and stuff for this. I need to find some things to put on my EPB. Essentially, is coming up here, so working on that. If you catch me doing crazy stuff like Booster Club, that's why. Because I quite literally cannot go another year of failing to make E6. It's gonna piss me off. So I just did a mile on the treadmill, getting back into running after being sick for so long. It doesn't even feel hot. Oh yes, it does. Never mind. I was gonna say, it is difficult. I have someone coming over later tonight to hang out, and house is a disaster. This weekend, so busy. We have like 2 birthday parties, a kid's and an adult's, and then Daniel has a basketball game. His last basketball game. So we're a little bit busy. And in my last video, I kind of showed me making these, but this is how his little snack bags came out. And I was gonna put chocolate covered strawberries that looked like basketballs in a little container. I don't know if I'm still doing that or not. I have all the stuff to do it. I don't know, I guess we'll see. So I got some news this morning that I wasn't expecting, and kind of just made today hard. My friend from my childhood passed away in a car accident yesterday, which doesn't feel real, and it's kind of hard because we kind of ended up on bad terms because he came to my house and then I wasn't lively enough. He wanted to be out and doing stuff, and I don't blame him, but then he left early. We got into an argument. And I hadn't talked to him since. Which sucks because we spent like our whole entire childhood. When we were like 6 or 7, we got married. He gave me like a gumball machine ring. My mom and his mom have been friends since we used to live across the street from them. Just kind of so many thoughts about all of it, and I just feel very weird about it. My mom and his mom, actually, their friendship ended for a little bit. Well, it didn't end because my mom's at her house right now, but there was a time where they weren't speaking because my mom lived with his mom for a little bit, and him and his mom were fighting, and my mom let him in the house to get his stuff. So they argued, and then my mom left, and they hadn't talked since. And then I got a message from his mom last night saying that she needed my mom because he got in a car accident. And so I found the car accident online, and his car flipped. And another car hit him after his car flipped, and he was pronounced dead at the scene when the police officers showed up. So, like, not really coping. I don't know.
At the store. Why did you say that? I don't know. You're in a silly, goofy mood.
In wrestling, at the end of the year on their banquets, they had a hawk award, and it's essentially a spirit award. The person who's always been consistent, always there, always comes in with a smile on his face. So I thought it'd be really clever to do that here. So Dan is our Heart of the Hawk award. He has came into practice with a smile every single time. He's never been mad, he's never been frustrated. Anytime he gets corrected, yes, coach, goes right back out. And even on games as well. He's always been the one consistent player. He's always happy, go lucky, ready to go, and he's position that he hasn't played in. Yes, coach. Goes out there and does it. So he is our Spirit Award, part of the Hawk. So Dan had me confused at the beginning of the season, right? Because I couldn't tell why his shot was off, right? So I'm like, hey, what hand do you ride with? But with this one, it's your right hand. But every time he would shoot, he would finish with that flick of the wrist with the left hand, and I'm like, man, I just don't know, right? He was struggling with the right hand. I talked to the coach. I said, hey, come over here, look at the flick of his wrist when he shoots that ball. So we said, hey, try to shoot it with your left. And everything clicked. So he's a righty, but he is definitely a left-hand shooter. Because that's when he was making his points, when he was shooting left hands, and we were able to identify that. So from a coaching perspective, it was great to be able to learn that and kind of be able to see that, coach him up to switch hands, and have him be successful throughout the season. So Dan, thank you very much for a great season.
So, it's March. I need to lose some weight, and I need to get ready for this half marathon that I'm supposed to run in May. I'm so frustrated. I just weighed myself this morning. I'm 139. I haven't gone this high in over a year. So, today, we will not be eating like we've been eating. It's just been like a lot of snacking, not a lot of like veggies, and well, there's been tons of veggies, but just a lot of snacking. So we're gonna cut back on our snacking today and our carbs mainly. So we're to start keeping track of everything, unfortunately. I don't like when I have to do this to myself. I say that like I'm like being forced. I just don't like having to track anything. Makes life really difficult when you're tracking everything you eat and all that stuff. So I look like crazy large lately, and I don't like that. I've just felt like crazy large, and we're getting into summer here shortly, so I would like to go back down about 10 pounds. So I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop about everything weight-wise and fitness-wise, and this is how I'll hold myself accountable, because I don't want to be as big as I am. So this week has been worse with my friend dying. It's just been really hard, and I was really hoping to get to go to the funeral, and I kind of rely on my ex-husband and subsorts to that, or have to rely on other people. Yeah?
That was a new song I was learning about.
Yeah, a new song you were learning about?
Yeah.
Are you almost done?
Your skin was way too hard. I need hay.
Okay. Okay, so little grocery haul. We are wearing a little Hawaiian shirt in honor of Kevin because today's his funeral. First, snack drawer stuff. Variety pack of like fruit and veggie sauce, applesauce things. The gingerbread spring cookies. These cookies. And then goldfish. Which, I'm gonna be honest, like this grocery trip is like the week that I don't have to stock up on a bunch of food. So it's like the snack haul, like fruits, some vegetables, like that kind of stuff. Just like the little things that we need. I did forget eggs. I got little like bathroom garbage bags and then normal size garbage bags, which is kind of like the start of my grocery thing. I got some cuties. I got broccoli roast and then just normal broccoli. Oh yeah, we're redoing my room, so I got some paint yesterday. I got more tortillas. We go through them quite a bit. Some more pasta sauce. An avocado. There's some more avocado toast. Oh, sprinkles. Barbecue sauce. Frozen chicken nuggets. Bagels. Some more coffee pods. I got the honeydew melon boba kit. Some Element electrolyte drink mixes to bring to work. Some more Mio because we use Mio in our waters. That's our juice. Pancake mix, and then these little Mexican wedding cookies by Siete. Oh, and I also got some tongs because I don't know what happened to all our tongs, and I always just use a fork or like a spoon or something, and it's getting annoying. But I also ended up getting the kids Easter outfits, and then I also get them a swimsuit to put in their Easter baskets every year, so I got that as well, which are in the trunk. And then today we're gonna go do pottery with my friend. We're gonna go paint pottery. I'm just trying to keep myself busy so I don't like sit and ruminate on the fact that he's gone, because it's been really hard. They decorated a rock. So where we're from, there's a rock that people paint all the time, and they've done it for years. So they painted the rock in his honor. I'm gonna insert a little picture of that. My brother helped them with that. Like I said, today was his funeral. I was hoping I could live stream it because they live streamed it for his unit. That's the people that are overseas. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the link for that, so yeah, I did shed some tears this morning. So